Welcome to the world of Naadi Astrology. My name is Dr. Naadi-srinivasan Shastri. In my last video, I was talking about Saturn in different houses from Jupiter. Most of the people have misunderstood that I am talking about Lagna, Aries Lagna, Mesha Lagna. No, it is not Lagna. I have to mark Jupiter in one place so that from there I can continue the number of houses for each planet. What each planet tells us when placed in different houses from Jupiter. That is the reason I have selected Aries as a center point. From there all the 12 houses has to be covered. It is not Lagna. Please kindly note that. Okay. Same here, North Indian chart. Usually they start the chart from Lagna. So don't mistake this for Lagna. This is Aries. I have marked 1 to show that this is Aries. I have placed Jupiter. Just that is the beginning. And after that comes the 12 houses as per the North Indian chart. So today we are going to go for Rahu. Rahu with Jupiter. Rahu in second house. Rahu in third house. Like that. Fine. Okay. When Rahu. What is Rahu first of all? Rahu is a shadowy planet. It will have its capacities only when it is conjoined with another planet, malefic or benefic. So it takes or it copies the significance of that particular planet which is conjoined with Rahu. Okay, so Rahu individually he will have very less strength, but with other planets he will carry over their qualities also. This is about Rahu. And second thing about Rahu, Rahu is a wonderful planet because it is the beginning. It is the beginning. I usually be telling you all that Rahu is the beginning of the road. Rahu is the beginning of a life. Suppose somebody is suffering from a long time. When Rahu comes or when the transiting Jupiter touches Rahu, the life part of it will change, or the struggles of that particular native's life will come to an end. This is what Rahu is there particularly for, showing us the time of changing the pattern of life of an individual. Okay, so Rahu is nothing but dryness. Rahu is nothing but airy. Rahu is nothing but illusions. Rahu is nothing but obstacles. Okay, if he is with a good planet, definitely obstacles will not come. And abduction, kidnapping, that is also told by Rahu. And secrecy by Rahu. Fear, dependence on somebody else. Rahu cannot stand alone. He will have less inner strength. This is about Rahu. Fine. Okay, now when Rahu is with Jupiter, definitely he will have the qualities of the Jupiter also. What it says, Jupiter is the native, he or she in any chart. Jupiter is the native and Rahu is the planet in conjunction with Jupiter. We are starting it from here. When Rahu joins Jupiter, in the transiting Rahu I am talking about, or in the natal chart also, when it is conjoined with Jupiter, he will make the native an imaginary personality. For example, imaginary means if at all the native wants to start a business, okay, before starting the business, he will jump into conclusions as if he has started the business and business is growing well and what he has to do with the money. Such a long daydreaming will be there. So, Rahu will give them the daydreaming part of it. Illusions. Just getting, a lot of thinking with about their projects or about their life. Unnecessary building up their own castles in the air. That Rahu does for the Jupiter when he is with Jupiter. Okay. Now, second house. Second house from Jupiter. When Rahu is in second house from Jupiter, first, let us understand the second house. Second house is nothing but Kutumbasthanam, Vakasthanam, Dhanasthanam. Okay? We will take it as Kutumbasthanam. When Rahu is placed in the second house, he will delay the marriage unnecessarily. Because Rahu is nothing but a serpent god. Whoever has Rahu in the second house will definitely have some sort of skin allergies, because Rahu is linked with skin allergies. Okay? Rahu is the serpent god. So that serpent god's curse will be nothing but giving problems to the skin allergies, something like that. Okay? If at all it is aspected by a benefic planet, allergies may not be seen. Okay? So unnecessary marriage is delayed if it is Kutumbasthana. And if it is Dhanasthana, money dries away very fast. It comes and goes very fast without knowledge. And Vakasthanam, if it is Vakasthanam, this particular native who is having Jupiter, who is having Rahu in the second house, immaterial of the raasis, if Rahu is in the second house from Jupiter, that gentleman or that lady, that native, will not exactly speak what he has to speak. He will be speaking something or the other. He or she will be under illusions. He will just blabber out. Okay? That is about Vakasthana. Right? And then Dhanasthana is over, Vakasthana is over, Kutumbasthana is over. There will be dryness in the family life. Dryness. Attachments will be less. Or, though everybody is attached, they will not have much time to get together. These sort of things will be brought by Rahu in the second house from Jupiter, no matter wherever or in whichever rasi or sign Jupiter sits. Clear? Now we will go to Rahu in the third house. Rahu in the third house. I am not talking about Gemini, I am talking about third house. So Rahu, wherever Jupiter may be placed, from there, if the Rahu is in the third house, it shows that the Jupiter is the eldest sibling of the family. One point. Second, he will be I'm sorry, not the eldest. He will be the youngest and he will be the last. Because after that, in the brother's place, third house is nothing but younger siblings. Rahu is there. There will be either a miscarriage or there will be no children after this native. This is one thing. Of course, again, I want to stress here that if there is a benefic aspect, it will be different. Right now, I am concentrating only on Rahu. I am not bothered about aspects, because first we have to learn what he says here. After that, once you get the knowledge of each planet's placement of each planet's significations, then you can get along with the aspects part of it. That will be easier for you. So Rahu in the third house, it speaks about Bhratrusthana, that is brother or sister. And Rahu is there, dryness. So after that, he will be the last child of the family. He or she will be the last child, unless and until if there is a benefic aspect. Okay. Third house is also the inner strength, brave, boldness. No, these people speak loudly, but they will not have inner strength. They will not have much strength inside to face problems. That is the third house. And Rahu in the third house will give them unnecessary travels without a cause, without a purpose. The native, he or she, if Rahu is placed in the third house from Jupiter, immaterial of the sign, these people will have traveling. And Rahu in the third house will also bring loss to the person who travels. Rahu in the third house from Jupiter will give loss to the native, he or she, while on travel. This is about travel. So, Communication, dry communication. Traveling, it is there always. And about the sibling, about the younger sibling, he or she will be the last. The native will be the last one. If at all there is an aspect, a benefic aspect, then there will be a younger brother or sister. Okay? So this is Rahu in the third house. Now let us come to Rahu in the fourth house. When Rahu sits in the fourth house, what is fourth house? Fourth house tells immaterial of signs. Wherever the Jupiter is placed, from that place, wherever, in whichever sign Jupiter is placed, from that sign, the fourth house is nothing but house, domestic house, the house in which they are born, the native is born, he or she. And it talks about the shape of the house, it talks about the mother, it talks about the academic career. All these things are given by the fourth house from Jupiter, immaterial of the sign or raasis. Clear? So when Rahu sits in the fourth house from Jupiter, he gives the house which will be in the shape of L. Kindly note this. Okay, I don't think you'll be able to see here. I will write somewhere else. I'll write here. So Rahu in fourth house will give us the house, the structure of the house will be, the native's house I'm talking. Even if he is born in that house, it will be, even in the birth house will be in the shape of L. Or if he goes to another house, a rented house or a built house, even that also will come up to this same L shape. Okay? And when Rahu sits in the fourth house, the ladies, women will have a lot of problems. It may be health problems, it may be mental tensions, something or the other. But the native will get a good name. The family members will be female folks, female family members will have health problems or tensions. The house will be in the shape of L. And the academic career, these people, if a benefic is aspecting the fourth house, they will catch up research type of studies. If it is aspected by a malefic, they will have trouble in completion of their studies. This is about Rahu in the fourth house. The mother, fourth house is also the mother. So when Rahu sits in the fourth house from Jupiter, mother will have problems. Or mother also will be a daydreamer like the son or daughter. Clear? Okay. Now next, Rahu in the fifth house. Rahu in the fifth house. What is fifth house? Regularly I have been telling you all, fifth house is nothing but vices, purva janma karma. Vices means bad habits, drinking, gambling, whatever it is. So, and also children, not the first child or the second child, children in general. Okay? When Rahu sits there, he will give, Rahu is a serpent god, I have been telling you. So when Rahu sits there, there will be delay in getting the children. Point number one. Point number two. The bad habits, this native, male or female, will get into bad habits and it will be kept very secret. It will not be revealed. They will not come out very fast from that. That is about the fifth house. Purva Janma Karma. If at all there is Rahu in fifth house from Jupiter, immaterial of any sign or rasi, it is noted that these people have a curse of a snake god in the previous lives. That has to be cleared to get the child. That has to be cleared to have luck in their life. This is what Rahu in fifth house tells us. Okay? Now, sixth house. Rahu in sixth house. What is sixth house? Sixth house is nothing but open enmity. Okay? open enmity, open loans, servants and diseases. Clear? So, from Jupiter, immaterial of signs, wherever Jupiter is placed, in whichever rasi, in whichever sign Jupiter is placed, if Rahu sits in the 6th house, from Jupiter, it says that this gentleman, this lady will have health problems pertaining to skin and also lungs, allergies. Okay, this is about disease, Raipustara. And open enmity. When I come to open enmity, any native, he or she who is having Rahu in the 6th house will have enemies, but the enemies will not be that powerful. They will also be scared or something like that. Those enemies will not be powerful. So the native he or she can handle them. That is open enmity. Servants. These people get very good servants. They work hard. And pets. 6th house is also for pets. Usually, the native who is having Rahu in the 6th house from Jupiter, he will be having danger from the pets. If it is a dog, the dog may bite him. If it is a cow, he may get hurt by that cow. Anything for that matter, any pet will give problem. Rahu is an obstacle. It will give you problem. Rahu in the 7th house. Rahu in the 7th house. What this 7th house tells us? 7th house usually tells us about friends, day-to-day income, partners. When Rahu is here in the 7th house, it will create a problem with the partners. Though the partners are not that intelligent or not that educated, or they will not know much about the business, but still these natives, he or she will have problem from the partners. And friends. Friends also, fair weather friends. These people, when Rahu sits, the native, the Jupiter, native, he or she, immaterial of the sign, if there is Rahu in the 7th house from Jupiter, these people, he or she, will have friends who are very dry. Means they will not be of any use. Okay? Rahu in 8th. Rahu in 8th. 8th is Ayushthanam, longevity of life. When Rahu sits there, obstacles will be there throughout the life, except, or if at all, a benefic aspects that 8th house from Jupiter. There will be a lot of struggles throughout the life, but it can be overcome because Rahu is a shadowy planet. Jupiter's 8th house is not that harmful. Clear? And if Rahu sits here, okay, let me not bring out Ketu. Ketu again, I am coming tomorrow with that Ketu part of it. Right? Now, next Rahu in 9th house. Rahu in 9th house. What is 9th house? 9th house is higher studies, foreign study, or abroad, study in a different land, a different state. All these things are told by Rahu. So, and also, 9th house is nothing but wisdom. When Rahu is there, the native who is having Rahu in the 9th house will have very good interest or will have inclination towards spiritual studies or studies pertaining to mantras, tantras, etc. Okay? Moreover, Jupiter also will be aspecting Rahu. So, this Rahu will give them the Jupiter's capacities. He'll be in touch, he'll be getting appreciated by great people. There is chances through his wisdom he may become a public personality, he or she, the native I'm talking about. And long distance travels in search of spiritual knowledge. This will be there for Rahu in the 9th. Okay? Rahu in the 10th. When Rahu sits in the 10th, what does the 10th house say? 10th house tells us about the father, about the karmasthana, that is action part of it, profession part of it. So when Jupiter, the native Jupiter, immaterial of the signs, if he has Rahu in the 10th house, the profession will be a little shaky. Most of the times that particular person would be liking to change the profession, change the business. Each time whenever he thinks, the change will not materialize. This is about 10th house. Okay? Now 11th house. Rahu in 11th house. If at all any native who is having Rahu in the 11th house, he or she, the native, I am talking about Jupiter in any sign, any rasi, who is having Rahu in the 11th house, will have no friends. Only you can count them by fingers. Very, very few friends he will have. Excuse me. So these friends, even those few friends, will be useless. They will not come in handy for the native. First of all, very less friends, and he is not going to expect any benefit from them. Moreover, if Rahu is there, no benefits will be given. And also the profits part of it in the business, or the income part of it. I cannot say it is income, it is the money which is left over after expenditure. That will be also very dry, very less. Okay? This is 11th house. Now, Rahu in the... So when Rahu comes to the... Now 10th, 11th over 12th. When Rahu is in the 12th house, 12th house is nothing but bed pleasures. Okay? Secret enemies. Undeclared loans. Okay? Undeclared loans. Foreign travel or foreign settlement. If Rahu is in the 12th house, the native who is having Rahu in the 12th house, he or she will have an opportunity to settle down for a few years in a foreign land and then come back. Point number 1. Point number 2. Very less bed pleasures, because this is Rahu is nothing but dryness. The 12th house Rahu. That is point number 2. Point number 3. 12th house enemies. As I said, 6th house was an open enmity, but enemies will not be that strong. Here also the secret enmities. Whoever are his enemies or her enemies, they will be just talking, they cannot fight with the native. They will not be having that much strength of fighting with the native. This is about Rahu in the 12th house. Okay, I think I have done with Rahu. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to have many more videos of this type, kindly subscribe. Okay, so till I meet you next time, that is for Ketu in different houses from Jupiter. After that, we are going to get into the mainstream of prediction part of it. Combustion, aspects, these things will start. Till I meet you next time, bye.